Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a blessed and wonderful day. And before we get into this video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have not done so already, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you never miss a new video. And to check out my last video. All right, let's go. We can be our biggest stumbling block, and it's hard to admit that, but it's true. We all can be our biggest stumbling block in the world, right? We don't give ourselves enough grace as we should, right? We are not perfect, but we try to be perfect, and that's not okay because we are not God. Only God himself is perfect. He makes no mistakes whatsoever. And when we find ourselves into certain situations that may be good or bad, we just don't give ourselves grace. We always beat ourselves up over the events that happen afterwards. And sometimes it is not in our control what happens, or it's in our control, but it takes a turn for the worse. And we just, shoot ourselves in the foot and just go down this rabbit hole of ideas and thoughts, and it should not be like that. When we end up in situations that affect us really badly, that should be the time where we are just trying to build up ourselves and encourage ourselves, and to say, okay, now I know what happens if I get into this certain situation, and if I do happen to get into this situation again, I'm not gonna do what I did here. But we beat ourselves up, and that's not okay. God is the only perfect thing, okay? He knows that we are human. He knows that we're not gonna always say and do the right things like we should, which we should strive to be more like him, but we're humans, we're flesh and bones, and there's gonna be times where we just find ourselves in problems that sometimes isn't avoidable. But because of what happened, we take that as an opportunity to drag ourselves down even further and drag us into a spiral. And, that takes control of our thoughts. And when we beat ourselves up, sometimes it's impossible for us to come back to, being positive. For myself, I beat up myself a lot, and a lot of people do not know that. I may seem like this person that has it all together. Let me tell you something, I do not have it all together up here. All right, I may come off as a confident and bold person. In reality, I'm not. I beat myself up a lot over certain things, or it could be my singing, or how I talk, or how I walk, how I act, anything I could beat myself up over. And I tend to spiral sometimes, and that's not okay. We need to, like I said, give ourselves grace and understand that we are human and we will make mistakes, but we have got to learn how to come back from these certain situations that we find ourselves in, or these negative thoughts or negative emotions, and learn to say that this is not going to take control over my life. I am throwing it away. I'm not going to go back there. Okay, we need to give ourselves positive affirmations and just try our best and move on. That's all we can do, because we are human, like I said, but as humans, we should not take these things and hold it to a high standard, because they are not God. God is the only person you should have literally up there on a pedestal. Not our thoughts, not what anybody else has to say about us, not what social media or the world has to say about how we should dress, how we should do this, how we should do that. No, none of that matters besides what God has to say about us and how much He loves us and cares for us, because He is the one who created us anyways. Not Kim Kardashian, not Kylie Jenner, not any of these celebrities or these famous people, whoever, influencers, YouTubers, photographers, anybody. None of these people created us. We were fearfully and wonderfully created by God. So with that being said, give yourself grace, because God knows your heart. He knows your thoughts. He knows exactly what you are thinking, and He knows what you need in these times. But He's the only one that matters. Just anything you do not do it for yourself, but do it for Him. Do not do anything to please others, because people are people. We're going to judge people no matter what is going on. We're going to say things, but their opinions do not matter. Do not beat yourself up over what these people have to say about your life, your lifestyle, what you're doing. You know, if it's okay and pleasing to God, but they don't get to judge and say that, oh, you're not doing this right, and they haven't lived or stepped a foot in your shoes. None of that matters. So give yourself grace. Be understanding and loving to yourself, because if you're not doing that, you're messing with up here. Anything that you feed back into yourself affects here and here. So please give yourself grace, be positive and loving to yourself, because at the end of the day, besides God, you are all you have. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. And you know